Hey everyone, it's Abby from Abby Does Everything Vegan. This week, we're having a little snowstorm. I am stuck at the house. What better food to eat when you're stuck at home than pizza? Who doesn't love pizza?
Rich people love pizza, poor people love pizza, white people love pizza, black people love pizza.
We're gonna make these pizzas completely from scratch. They're gonna be delicious. Let's get started. So you can't have your pizza unless we make a good sauce. So we're gonna make our sauce from scratch. First, I'm gonna take some vegetable oil and heat it up in a larger pot. 3 or so tablespoons. Get that nice and hot. We're gonna throw in 1 small onion. And I got this cool little new gadget for garlic. We're gonna crush 2 cloves of garlic. Now we're just gonna let this get nice and soft. Season it with a little salt and pepper. For the tomato base, I'm gonna be using these crushed tomatoes. And these ones are already seasoned a little bit. So they're seasoned with basil, garlic, and oregano. So that saves us a couple steps. So just go ahead and crack that a little bit. You wanna cook the onions until they're nice and soft and almost translucent. We're gonna take our crushed tomatoes. I'm gonna put in the whole can. We're also gonna fill the can a little bit, maybe like a quarter of the way, and just put in some hot water. To hit it with some Italian seasoning, some salt and pepper. And we're gonna wanna bring this up to boiling and then reduce it and let it simmer. You can see here it's starting to bubble up a little bit. We're gonna take the heat from high down to a nice low simmer. Cover this bad boy up. We'll set a timer. Let's say 30 minutes. You have 2 cups of warm water. Make sure it's warm and not hot because it'll kill the yeast. And 1 tablespoon of dry active yeast. I wouldn't really mix it. I would just let it do its thing. We're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes to proof. Now that our yeast is proofed and ready to go, we have 2.5 cups of flour. We're just gonna add right in. I'm gonna start mixing with a spatula and then move to my hands once it becomes more of a dough. So it should still be pretty wet. We're gonna add 2.5 cups more flour to this. 1 cup, 2 cup, half cup. I'm going with some nice clean hands. You just want that nice soft dough. So once you have it, you wanna form it into a ball like this, and we're gonna let it rise for probably around 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna cover it with a washcloth. Put it to the side. Now for the toppings for one of our pizzas, I'm gonna go with some Brussels sprouts and some mushroom. We're gonna throw these in the oven at 350. I'm gonna drizzle them with a little olive oil, pepper, some salt, some good old garlic powder, and some paprika. These are gonna go in the oven at 350 for probably around 25-30 minutes. We're gonna keep our eye on them just to make sure. We are going the extra 100 miles and making our own tofu ricotta. So it starts off with 1 block of firm tofu. I have this drained and pressed and all the water's out. I'm just gonna slightly break it up. The juice of half a lemon. We'll do a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I cut my finger. All a part of the process. Some salt, some garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and some dried basil. That looks beautiful. The toppings for 1 pizza, I'm gonna do meat. So I picked this Mexican chipotle sausage from Field Roast, which is my favorite. Can you guys even see? I'm sorry. I'm by myself filming this. Usually I have Spencer helping me. I'm very sorry. I struggle. This stuff is so good. I'm probably just gonna use 2 of them. And yes, guys, I cut my finger on the fucking food processor. We gotta move on now. I kind of want to cut these so they look like pepperonis, and I'm gonna cook them very crispy. Okay, pan, medium heat, and we're just gonna throw all these guys in. Once the sausage has gotten a little bit crispy, I added some sweet peppers. I have red, yellow, orange in there. Our sauce is completely done now too, guys. Look how much our dough rose. Also, I feel pretty stupid about this, but I didn't add any salt to the dough. You were supposed to add a tablespoon of salt, and it was sitting right next to me. Like, I could show you the clip where it's sitting right next to me. It shouldn't make that much of a difference, but it still rose very nice. And we're gonna assemble some great f***ing pizzas. Abby Does Everything Pizza. Let's start assembling our pizzas. I'm gonna lightly flour the table just a little bit. This is pretty big, so we're gonna cut it into 2, break it apart. Our 2 trays that we're gonna take some olive oil. Make sure your hands are nice and clean. Spread it out. Get this as thin as we possibly can. So we're gonna do 1 pizza white, which means no sauce, and 1 pizza regular with sauce. So let's start with the white pizza. We're just gonna drizzle it with some olive oil. We're gonna take our delicious looking tofu ricotta. Spread it out to a nice even layer. Now for our toppings, we have our roasted vegetables, our Brussels sprouts, and our mushrooms. We're gonna spread out Daya's classic blend. And that is our white pizza. For our other pizza, we're kind of going with a sausage and pepper type of pizza. We're gonna take our delicious sauce that we made, a good spoonful of it, and we're just gonna ladle it on. We're gonna go in with our chorizo, our spicy Mexican sausage, and peppers, and do a nice even layer of that. For this one, I'm gonna put the cheese on first, so again with the classic blend. And also, to the top of this one, I have some cut up jalapenos that I just took the seeds out of, and we're gonna spread these out. All right, here are both of our pizzas, our white pizza and our spicy sausage and pepper pizza. I got the oven going at 450. We're gonna pop these in 15 to 20 minutes. Guys, I cannot freaking wait to eat this pizza. But I really hope you guys try these recipes, and if you do, please let me know. That would mean so much. Pizza is so simple, but with the right toppings and the perfect dough, it could be life-changing. Our pizzas are done, you guys. Look at how beautiful those look. Perfectly golden. Let's get them out. Look at this crust, you guys. Like, perfectly soft on the inside and crusty on the outside. I'm so excited. So I cut a piece of both. I'm gonna take a bite of the sausage and pepper one. Wow. The sausage. Let's take another bite of our white pizza. So good. This tofu ricotta works so well with this, and Brussels sprouts and mushrooms, like, you can't go wrong. Real question is, how am I supposed to eat 2 pans of pizza? I just crammed down those 2 pieces of pizza. Anyway guys, that is it for this week's video. I hope you liked it, and I really hope you guys tried this because this was amazing. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up. Comment down below what you want to see me make next. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell because I make videos every single week. This has been Abby Does Everything Vegan. I'll see you next week. Peace out!